guys, Heather here from Tye-Dyed Iguana, and today is actually National Senior Citizens Day, so we're going to show you some of TDI's own senior citizens of the store, and we're also going to show you some animals that can get pretty old, even though they might not be old right now here at the store. We're going to show you some animals that have some really long lifespans. So we're going to get started with our first animal, Little Lizard. So Little Lizard is one of TDI's original animals that we had here when we first opened. I believe that she is at least 13 years old, if not even older, because I think they had her before our store even opened. So the average lifespan for green iguanas, I kind of looked online, and these guys, their average is about maybe 12 or 15 or so. They said there have been reports of them living up to like 20 years in captivity, so she's kind of knocking on that old age mark at either 13 to 14 years old, so she's an old girl, but she's a good girl, aren't ya? So this is Chuy, and he is also about 13 years old, I'd say. For Uromastyx, the average lifespan in captivity, people usually see 15, but as long as you take care of them properly and everything, they've had Uromastyx have lived up to age 30 in captivity. So we're not sure if this guy, is gonna make it till 30, but he's doing really good for his age. Yeah, so you may be old, but you are really cool. And here's our Spiny Tail iguana. I don't think she's been with us as long as Little Lizard has. I know as long as me personally, I've been here. She's been here about 10 years or so. So I'm not quite sure on her age, but she is getting up there as far as iguana years go. So yeah, but she is still healthy. She still eats and all that good stuff. No issues. So yeah, she just likes to hang out. She's a lot more mellow than she used to be. So yeah. You're plump. You're very plump, aren't you? Yes. Alright, so you might think our sulcatas, since they are 13, I think these guys are about 13 years old. Since these guys are about 13 years old, you'd probably think that they were senior citizens, but they're not. These guys are quite young yet for tortoises. These guys can easily outlive us. These guys can get on average between 75 to over 100 years old. So they will outlive us for sure. So they are still young yet, but they are mature adults. They just are not senior citizens. So yeah, when you get a sulcata, you have made a lifetime commitment, and the same goes for most of your other tortoises too. I'm going to show you some of those tortoises right now that can easily live about the same as these guys. Okay, so next up we got the Russian tortoise. These guys are still young yet, but they can live up to, let's see, our average says about 50 plus. I don't think they've been in the pet trade long enough to record anything longer than 50 years, but I think they can live probably just as long as any other tortoise. They could probably live up to be 100 or so, so these guys will probably outlive you too, as long as they're given proper care and everything. Yep. And the same goes for our Herman's tortoise. And these guys can definitely outlive you. It is a lifetime commitment for these tortoises. So yeah, with proper care and everything. So yeah, we got our RedFoot Tortoises here. They've been with us for I think 12 years or so, maybe 13. But they are still young in tortoise, as far as tortoises go. So even though they've been here just as long as some of them are more like Little Lizard and stuff, don't consider them senior citizens because they still have a long life ahead of them. Yep, these guys, they can live well over 50 years. They could probably, only time will tell if these guys can live to be like 100, because they haven't been in the pet trade that long, so don't have any on record, I don't think. They will definitely probably outlive us all. Yup. This is our last store pet that's a senior citizen. His name is Bert, and he is a 13, 14-year-old blue-tongued skink. I'm not sure how old he was when we first got him, so he might be a little older. So blue-tongued skinks, they only get about 15 to 20 years old. So yep, he is getting to be an older aged animal. So yeah, he's an old man now, aren't ya? Aren't ya? Your mouth is partially open, bud. Makes him look like he's scowling. So yeah, he's getting up there in age. Yep. So yep, but he's still doing great. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that little video of our different senior citizens here at the store, and of all the different animals that can actually outlive us. So we'll see you guys later, and have a great day.